as they try to put the finishing touches on the Miami Heat. Ball broken up. Javonte Green.
And Sparrow, there are no words with the intention and the mentality that this Cavs team is playing with top to bottom.
Kenny Atkinson has emptied his bench as we play opening minute of this fourth quarter. Craig Porter Jr., undrafted out of Wichita State, second year in the league. Back to Porter into the corner. This is Okoro on a quarter three.
And right there, right back up to 50%. 18th tray here in South Beach.
Cavaliers shooting at a 57% clip. Kansas, it seems even better than that. Jovic.
And if there's any bright, if there's any bright spot in terms of who's come in and been able to get loose a little bit, 21 points.
How about Javonte? Jaime Jaquez. Guys falling out of the mix this season for
40, 50, it doesn't matter. You're a young player.
With both Boston and Chicago. And if you haven't noticed yet, he's not a man who's going to shy away from the bright lights. Davion Mitchell into the paint. Officials are going to get Porter Jr. Like we've been singing Cleveland's praise.
But we talk about another year where Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner is doing a great job of mixing it up inside and out. And they've done a great job in this series on the defensive end, which has been a question mark in years past.
Robinson. Well, just think how prolific Duncan Robinson was as a three-point shooter a couple of years ago. As Okoro misses, just hasn't been in the mix much. Got that big contract extension. This is another rainbow three. A team that was so desperate for some outside scores, any kind of scores.
Well, Duncan Robinson played a huge role in that 2023 run to the finals against the Denver Nuggets. But the difference is he had facilitators in Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler. And when you're a shooter, you're able to play off those guys and get open looks. You're not creating it for yourself.
Tristan Thompson, the KG vet. Okoro to move up to that second round series potentially Saturday, maybe Sunday, if both of these series end by tomorrow.
And obviously the Bucks suffering a devastating loss to Dame Lillard. Wish him all the best. I know he's going to come back even better and stronger. He's built for it. But my heart goes out to Dame.
That was hard to watch last night. Had to be helped off the floor. Well, the physical ailments just worked so hard to get himself back for that team. And obviously his body, his legs gave out from under him again. Second straight postseason that Lillard, of course, has gone down due to injury.
And missing all that time with the blood clot, rush back to try to make a difference for his team. So it was just tough to watch.
Tristan Thompson and the Cavaliers contingent behind their bench, making themselves heard. Davion Mitchell into the corner. Hawkins from three. And the rebound tracked down by Okoro. Nice pass. Tyson ahead to Green.
11 points off the bench.
Duncan Robinson misses everything. And we're down to 7:20 left to play. Reminder coming up, game 4, Rockets and Golden State. Jimmy Butler expected to return for the Warriors. Candace, we will be in Houston for game 5 of that series Wednesday.
Wait for game 5.
That thing can't get here fast enough. Jaime Jaquez down to the box. Davion Mitchell Golden State, boy, what a gut check win for them. Without Jimmy Butler, seizing back the home court advantage of that series. And they're on the driver's seat tonight as we get an offensive whistle here for Miami. Just looking at some of these numbers in the box score. 58 bench points for Cleveland as Pelle Larsson's going to get himself to the free throw line. Percentage here in a decade, Kansas, and exceeds. (123-70) as we come up on the midway point of this fourth quarter. Jalen Tyson, shot clock at 3. Open look at a 3, a little bit off target from Chumo KK as he gets his first touch. It's Kel'el Ware underneath. Wrapping up his rookie season, he took him with the 15th overall pick. He was actually the rookie of the month in the Eastern Conference in January. Good looking.
Miami Heat due to front court players in terms of their development. Kel'el Ware doing a great job getting better every single game this season for the Heat, and he could be a piece that we could be talking about in their step forward next year.
Really good alley-oop player. Just got to get some ball handlers for him to set him up with the skill set that he has. Nice little turnaround jumper there by Porter.
And not a bad looking stroke. He's got a potential to be able to stretch from beyond the arc from that lob threat position.
I think he'd be a good big man coach.
Versatile bigs only, okay?
3D in his lavender blazer. Porter Jr. knifing his way to the basket, and he goes glass. Craig Porter Jr. Here comes Larsson over the top of OKK. Soft little bounce.
And I think all of us have been on the end of whether it's sweeps, whether it's ending the season in a blowout. It's a tough pill to swallow to go into the offseason and ending the season like this, but I think it is also as to do to improve. But it is never easy going into the offseason ending on this note.
Gonna make it an extra long summer for the Heat. Well, they fought so hard to get into the dance. Those 2 tough play-in games. Finally went to Atlanta, won the overtime game to earn the 8th seed. Here comes Larsson, clean strip. That does. We did the first game of the series was get healthy.
And I think this is one of those performances where even the numbers don't do justice for what we just witnessed. In terms of, I mean, this isn't a misprint as Tristan Thompson.
Collegiate player at Oregon, guy was so beloved by so many players. Of course, Kevin Love, been playing in the league for so long. So our heartfelt condolences, our love and prayers to Kevin and the family. We saw a really emotional embrace pregame between Tristan and Kevin Love, 2 guys who.
Steph Curry.
And we have been told that Jimmy Butler will indeed start in that game, so he is back. That scary fall, the pelvic contusion, as Golden State gets whole again. Here's Jaime Jaquez spinning, and he's going to shoot a couple to 5 to play. Bam has had his face buried in those towels, can barely bear to watch. And what has been an ugly couple of nights for this Heat franchise. 135-78. This is Jalen Tyson. And the rebound, Wade. Candace, it's going to get a lot tougher for Cleveland. We know that. This Heat team clearly outmatched. Likely Indiana's Ware unable to throw it down. Obviously,
this regular season, it's always been about them. It's always been about the way that they play. And in a championship contending team, it's great to be able to control your own destiny with your purpose, intention, and continuing to play on the offensive and defensive end, no matter the opponent.
pretty stroke by Tyson corner. And we are down to the final 90+ seconds here in Miami. Duncan Robinson trying to lead Johnson. It's a turnover. So the Cavaliers will fly home tonight to Cleveland. Get a couple of well-deserved days of rest. So KK misses from deep. And they will quickly begin preparations for the Eastern Milwaukee. Johnson with the right-handed flush. By the way, I thought this was some of your best broadcasting work tonight.
Well, between my family and yours, that's probably who's tuned into this.
Oh my goodness, 48 seconds. Jaime Jaquez going glass. Knocked around. And Larson cans the three. So Miami will be eliminated in the first round of the playoffs for a second straight year. Last year, of course, eliminated by the eventual champion Celtics. And now we'll see what kind of summer they have and figure out where this Heat franchise goes from here. A lot of questions that have to be answered, no doubt. Will avoid the worst, but that'll be just about their only saving grace.